Dude, I thought that was like every all children had to see that, or like about. Do you know all kids have to see that? About the Bouviers or something, or about um some kind of Kennedy a relative and how they had to live in Grey Gardens. Grey Gardens, did you ever? That 1960s movie or something, early 70s, about these two spinsters that live in this decaying mansion with 1,000 cats, and it's really fucking depressing. It's super depressing. They live all by their lonesome. The daughter is feeding the raccoons in the middle of the movie, like just trying to get the house ripped up. She was kind of cool. She was kind of funny, and yeah, she finally got that fucking place sold though. Grey Gardens. It was just a mess. It was fucking beautiful. There was miles of it, right? It was like this big old fucked up mansion, and they had that the mother used to be a singer, and she'd drag out her old 1920s pictures of singers, and they stopped being human. They stopped like having like a dinner table to eat on, and they lived kind of like I do. They just stopped fucking being human, and just. But it's sad because they're just living with all their decrepit shit in this fucked up mansion, and like, oh, since the dining room blew a hole in it, and it's like, oh my god. And they probably didn't know what they had. And occasionally she'd get a gentleman caller and she'd suck the life out of them or something, and it was just a big. It was so. You gotta go see it if you haven't seen it. Watch that shit. Imagine that. Being like an Eleanor Rigby type bitch stuck with your mother and inside a fucking decaying fucking mansion of the past. It's so fucking depressing. Every time it comes on, I get sucked into it. I'm like, oh god, Grey Gardens is on. Let's fucking watch that again. And I always feel bad afterward. I'm like, I really shouldn't have watched that. It's so depressing. But yeah, socialites, lonely socialites, and high society bitches. Like if you let Paris Hilton go and everybody stopped caring about her, and she lost track of her own money and ended up in a. That's what happens a lot of time. Ends up in a fucked up place somewhere. I'm all fucked up. I'm so fucked. It's like you're fucked for life now. Squandered all your shit. You know. Oh well.